Now within car care and detailing, after you get done doing your whole car, you generally dress your tires, but there isn't a way to protect them. Tire Armor is a product that is going to protect your tires, okay? It's a semi-permanent tire clear coat that will adhere to the rubber and last much longer than your traditional tire dressing. Now, with this on your tire, it's going to protect it from mud, dirt, salts, things like that, and help provide protection, and it will help your tires look black for an extended period of time. Now, once the gloss factor of this product starts to go down, you can always dress over the top of it, but what it's gonna help do is relieve you from having to scrub your tires every single time. Now, the way you use this is you wanna get your tire nice and naked, or very, very clean, okay? So on this car, I use wheel and tire cleaner because it does a great job of pulling out the mold release agent and old tire dressing, which causes the tire to turn brown. So get it as clean as absolutely possible. And if that means doing it twice, do it twice. And actually what I did with this car is clean the tires, but I couldn't get the access to the bottom portion of the tire. So I actually got in my car, backed it up a couple feet, and then cleaned the top portion. Well, the bottom portion that was then to the top. So make sure it's thoroughly clean, okay? The more work you put into cleaning it, the better the Tire Armor goes on and adheres to the rubber. Now, if you have more delicate wheels like raw aluminum, or maybe wheels that you just are scared that you could damage, use tire and rubber cleaner. And here's the thing, I clean the wheels as well. I might as well, because I'm already doing it. So Eco Wheel Cleaner with tire and rubber cleaner to clean delicate wheels. If you have more performance style wheels, our standard wheel cleaner with tire and rubber cleaner will work just as well. But with this car, wheel and tire cleaner worked amazing. Now, before you start applying Tire Armor, you want to make sure you have a couple tools with you. I have an interior brush. You can use a trim and lug nut brush, but I like this better because the bristles are so soft. Okay, it makes it easier to paint the Tire Armor into the cracks and crevices of this tire. I also have a block sponge, okay? Now, I'm working on a more off-road style tire, like a more knobby tire, so having the brush is key, all right? If you're working more on a low profile tire or something that's not as knobby like this, more of a performance tire, I still recommend having the brush just because you want to get this into all the nooks and crannies. Once you have all your tools ready, we can start applying. So I'm gonna set these aside for a second. Now, just like you dress tires, we're gonna spray this into the tread block first. I'll even spray it a little bit into these raised letters, and then we'll get into painting it in and evening it out. So with your Tire Armor, we spray a thin spray into the tire. I'm gonna do it in the lettering a little bit, like so. Now you'll notice when you spray it on, it's kind of white. It's kind of like our all-purpose interior dressing. Once it cures and once it gets done, it's gonna be nice and clear. So I'll spray a little bit into my interior brush. And the other thing is, because this is like a semi-permanent kind of clear coat for your tire, that's why I'm wearing gloves. So we'll take the interior brush and then we start painting this onto the tire like so. So I'm mainly focusing on the tread block right now, and I'm not gonna worry too much about getting all the way at the bottom because what I'll do is I'll just move my car back or forward 2 feet or 3 feet, then I'll have access to the bottom portion and we can finish it off. So taking the interior brush, painting this on. Coverage is key with this product, so taking a little bit of extra time to really get this into the nooks and crannies is gonna make the appearance look just that much better. So I have a little bit of pooling inside of this little side feature that's raised, so trying to remove any of the excess from that as I paint it into some of the other portions. Okay, done with the brush for right now. Now I'll take my block sponge, just spray a couple sprays into it, and now I'm gonna even it out the best I can on all the broad surfaces. And if I do see any pooling, I'll angle the block sponge and go into the nook or the cranny and try to absorb some of the excess product. Now, one thing I will say that I really like utilizing this product for is putting tire on the inside portion of the tire, okay? The reason why is the inside portion of your tire, since you don't clean it consistently, gets a lot of that browning, the mold release agent. So actually taking your wheel and tire off of the car, cleaning it thoroughly outside, and then applying tire armor to both sides will keep the entirety of your tire, excluding the tread, looking really great. So something that I highly recommend, especially if you have like a show car, you know that people are nitpicking if everything is clean. Doing the inside of the tire is a really, really good thing to do. So do one tire at a time. It allows you to focus all your energy on one tire, making sure everything looks nice and even. And even in this heavy tread block, I angle my block sponge so I can push the corner in there, wipe it in, and just even it out. This product dries fairly quick. So what I'm doing is I'll just spray a little bit into my block applicator so I can make sure that everything looks nice and even, especially on the super flat surfaces like this. Now, another good tool to have is a edgeless utility towel or one of Adams Polish's shop towels, okay? You might get a little bit of overspray onto your wheel. So you can take this and wipe it down. And remember, like I was saying, this product can dry pretty quick. So, you wanna get the excess or overspray off of your wheel before it fully dries. Okay, it's looking pretty good so far. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move the car forward just a couple feet, and then I'll be able to dress the bottom portion of the tire. All right, so there you have it. Tire armor installed to my front driver's side tire. And you can see it actually provides somewhat of a look. It's a little bit of shine to it, but that will fade over time, but your tire will still be protected. So the next time we come back to clean this, it's gonna be a lot easier to clean, but also I can add a look on top of the tire armor, like the graphene tire dressing, tire shine, VRT, whichever one that you prefer. So you can still dress over the top of this. But the goal here with tire armor isn't exactly a dressing to make them look good. Yes, it does make them look nice with a little bit more of a gloss finish, but we are protecting here. That's why it's called armor. Now, just as a disclaimer, I will say, if you put this on, you don't like it, or it doesn't go on even, or if any way you're dissatisfied with it, contact Adams Polishes at 866-965-0400. We have a removal agent to take off the tire armor from your tires. So just know that even though it's semi-permanent, we do have a product to provide to you to be able to get this off of your tires. So just want to make sure that we mention that. But listen, if you're the kind of person that wants to protect everything on your car, including the rubber on your tires, tire armor is going to be a great product for you to protect them, make them look great for a much longer period of time.